about Troy Weaver's immediate reaction to the Lions falling in the lottery by 2 spots. Um, I guess in hindsight, we could have seen some fishy the game once Sacramento moved up. But B. Taylor seemed to have the fans' favorite comment from last night. The overrateds are gone, smile. So only one he really liked up there was after three was Paulo Brancho. I said before the lottery, I've been saying over it again. I'm with Jay Ivey. It's the guard league. Um, I know people saying, well, Killian Hayes and K didn't work, but Killian couldn't dribble, couldn't spot up and shoot, couldn't get to the rack. And Ivy's just a way. He probably the best player in this draft, in my opinion. I definitely could be wrong on that. I haven't seen everybody from out everybody I've seen. He's the best, no contest so far. So Troy Weaver says I'm getting the fifth pick in their preparation. Quote, if we had to pick tomorrow, I feel comfortable that we'd pick someone we'd be happy with. There you go. There you go. Some people think people might slide. I think Shane Sharp is the hot name. I think part of Shane Sharp name being hot is simply because they putting out video of him because there's no college video of him because he didn't play at Kentucky. Um, so um, I mean, it is what it is. And like I said before, it's three guys at the top. You get, and two out of the two, you get a difference opinion on for sure. Chad Holmgren, like B. Taylor, don't like him. I like what he brings. Some people say, oh, he's too small. I don't really look at him as a 5. I look at him as a 3 coming in and growing into a 4. Jabari Smith, people say you can't put the ball on the ground. I don't think he needs to put the ball on the ground. He's damn near 7 foot. He need to focus on posting and just catching and shooting. He can defend athletic, but you don't know where his heart is at in it. Seemed like he didn't play with the tenacity that people wanted him to play with in a tournament. I get it. People say, well, Jay and Ivy got bullied around in the tournament. Hey, it is what it is. It's one game. One game doesn't define you. College basketball is definitely different. You going against a set 5. They can play a traditional zone. If you don't know what a traditional zone is and the difference between the matchup zone, hey, basically you can play a zone, you can play an area in a traditional zone. You don't have to play a person. In matchup zone, you have to play a person per se than the area. You have to be close to a person per se. So in the lamest terms, and you can play. That's why you hear upsets in the NCAA tournament because you can play an area versus an actual player, and that's why college basketball is so slow. And that's why over the years I just don't like it. Just too slow. You have UNLV was was the exception, and the Houston team was the exception. Slamma Jamma, they was the exception, but nonetheless, let's carry on. Troy Weaver, I'm comfortable with the players that are slated in the top half of the lottery. I think it stacks up very well with last year's draft. So there you go. Somebody down there saying cap. Who came out last year? K. Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Jalen Suggs. Let me see who rounded out that draft. Hold on. Scotty Barnes, Jalen. So them Scotty Barnes, they rounded off the top 5 this year. You can have Paulo, which I think Paulo is stud. If I had to be a bad man coming in the last year, I think he is good as most of them. So Jay Ivey, Shat Holmgren. I think Shat, he real. Yeah, he's right. It's but it's just different because you know what Josh Giddey is, you know what Jonathan Kamini is, you know what these guys gonna be. But coming in, that's what he's saying. At the end of the day, I like Jaden Ivey better than Jalen Suggs. Evan Mobley versus Shat Holmgren. Evan Mobley done well this year. Some people think he was do so well, but he went to a good situation. So that's his opinion. And hopefully he don't take that dude from Iowa, but I'm gonna do some more homework on him. I come with a draft spotlight. I've been putting it off. We're going to pick a guy that fits the organization move forward. He'll have the same attributes these other guys have. Now, what the hell do that mean? So somebody said, so basically Murray. I hope it ain't Keegan Murray from what I've seen so far. That's what he said. I don't know what you mean the same attributes because you need somebody that can defend. You need some more shooting. Not sure, but that's what he's saying. So not really sure, but that's what he coming with. So see if he said anything else. And he said we're picking number 5. We're gonna pick number 5, and we're ready for 5. We'll do our homework and vet it all out. There's no disappointment. So he said they're not disappointed. That's the last one. He said Troy, there are tremendous players along the board. We're going to pick the best player for us. He's already preparing the fan base for Murray over. I'm good. I mean, he do that. Like I said, I'm just from my opinion, what's up there. I haven't seen a lot of Benedict Mathurin, but it's a guy that they like a lot. You know, um, not an AJ Griffin fan. Keegan Murray, not a fan. He's 21 years old already, almost 22. And I've seen this game just like slightly more athletic and range, have better range than Elton Brand. For me, out of what I haven't seen everybody, I'm really gonna get into this down here. Everything Keegan Murray and after. But my as right now, my board is for that pick is Ivy, Shaden Sharp, Jalen Durham. That's my pick. That's my pick. That's my opinion on that pick. A lot of people think Troy Weaver gonna mess it up, and his track record for drafting is shaky in 2 years. Isaiah Stewart over Desmond Bain, questionable. Um, um, uh, Killian Hayes, shaky. So Sadiq Bey, and Kay Cunningham look like he 2 for 4 out the first round. That's probably better than Joe Dumars, but like I said before, we gotta trust Troy Weaver, and then like he take somebody I don't like Keegan Murray, I'm just gonna chill for a minute on Detroit sports because we in a horrible run. But in my opinion, bro, you don't get a power forward, fine. It ain't too many of them out there. Don't even worry about it. Find you somebody that's a quick fix at the 4, or you keep Jeremy Grant. I think you find somebody that's a quick fix. You can trade for PJ Washington as well too. People forget about that if that's what y'all into. But like I said before, you get somebody at the 5 in position to get a guard. So, I mean, they got some options. There's not a lot of options at the 4, but you probably can trade for a 4. Like I said, PJ Washington is one of the 4s that's available. I don't know who else, to be honest. You got Bagley, if you want to bring him back. I just think he ain't athletic enough. So I don't know. Whoever out there, Markieff Morris, maybe bring him in for a short deal to hold it down. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. But if they get back, if they are able to slide down, then you got Tari Eason. So I don't know who, but honestly, if I'm them, maybe you trade for a 4, maybe you keep Jeremy Grant. I just can't think of how many 4s that's available out there, but they can figure it out and figure it out. But point, you gotta take the best available, and I think if he talking about a need, he gonna take Keegan Murray, and I think the feeling around the Pistons, as you see in the comment section, the feeling in the live chat yesterday was they're gonna probably take Keegan Murray. So I already brace yourself for the letdown, but hey, they so invested into Jalen Brunson and probably bringing in that kid from Memphis, Tyus Jones, as the backup. They're just probably gonna take Keegan Murray, and at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We've been through worse drafting in the Pistons with Joe Dumars and company, but hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Appreciate you. Let me know what's in the comment section. Check Detroit Pistons top playlist. More videos.